Here are some of the key support resources available for mesothelioma patients and their families. The Mesothelioma Applied Research Foundation, Meso Foundation. This is a non-profit organization dedicated to advancing medical research focused on early detection, new treatments and a cure for mesothelioma. Some of the services and support they provide include an online patient registry, financial aid assistance program, clinical trial matching services and educational materials. They also fund innovative research through grants and maintain a database of mesothelioma specialists and treatment centers. Lung Cancer Alliance. While focused on lung cancer, this organization also provides support services for mesothelioma patients and families. Their resources include an online peer support community, treatment guides, financial aid programs, educational webinars and conferences. They advocate for increased public awareness and research funding. Patients can access one-on-one counseling from trained nurses through their helpline. Asbestos Disease Awareness Organization, ADAO. Another leading non-profit that advocates for mesothelioma patients and research. Their services include a phone buddy program to match patients with supporters, caregiver support groups, legal and financial assistance referrals, educational literature and conferences. ADA maintains a registry of top U.S. doctors and clinics and works to pass legislations to help victims seek compensation. American Cancer Society, ACS. Although a general cancer non-profit, ACS provides mesothelioma-specific information on their website about symptoms, diagnosis, staging, treatment options and clinical trials. They also have tools to help with financial costs like travel and lodging through philanthropic programs. Patients can access support through the ACS helpline with care navigators, support groups and counselors. Medical support groups. Many large mesothelioma treatment centers and hospitals also host their own local in-person or online support groups to connect patients. These groups allow for sharing of experiences, medical info and coping strategies. Partners, caregivers are often included to address family concerns. Some common ones include groups at MD Anderson Cancer Center, Brigham and Women's Hospital, Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center. Online connections. Several online Facebook support groups and message boards exist solely focused on mesothelioma where patients can connect with others 24/7 across different time zones. Websites like Inspire, formerly Patients Like Me, help match patients digitally based on similar experiences, stages or treatments. Asbestos.com also has an active forum section. Counseling and palliative care. Psychosocial support services through counseling, support groups, art, music therapy and palliative care programs are important to help patients and families cope with the stress and uncertainty of the disease. Many cancer centers work with charities to provide these complementary services, often free or low cost. Specialized camps. For children and families impacted by mesothelioma, organizations like Mesothelioma Angels, Camp Make a Dream and Camp Brave Hearts offer supportive weekend summer camps and retreats for patients, siblings and bereaved families. Peer mentoring programs. Some groups pair newly diagnosed patients with volunteers who have experience living with mesothelioma to share practical information and reassurance over the phone or email through a mentoring relationship. This includes programs run by Meso Foundation and Asbestos Disease Awareness Organization. Benefits counseling, guidance for applying for disability or workers' compensation depending on exposures, along with second opinions on legal issues like asbestos trusts. ADO and Asbestos Victims Assistance Organizations provide referrals to advocates familiar with mesothelioma cases. Hope Lodge accommodations. Through the American Cancer Society, patients traveling long distances for advanced treatments have access to free or low-cost lodging at Hope Lodge facilities near major cancer hospitals to lower out-of-pocket costs and stress on the patient and caregiver. Research matching services. Mesothelioma Applied Research Foundation has an online clinical trial matching program to help patients find open studies that they may be eligible for at leading treatment facilities based on their diagnosis details and location. This helps expand access to emerging therapies. All of these comprehensive support resources are invaluable for mesothelioma patients and families dealing not just with the medical aspects of the disease, but also the psychological, social, financial and logistical burdens that result from an asbestos-caused cancer diagnosis. The services aim to provide comfort, guidance and hope through challenging periods of diagnosis, treatment decision-making and beyond.